Hello, everybody. Anne Marie here with AMR Creative Reviews. Today, I thought it would be fun to bring you into my VR world. Here is my avatar. Hi. And let's go ahead and get started. We are live here on VR, and I'm AMR Creative. And I wanted to sort of walk you guys through a little bit because I know there's a lot of new VR users out there, and maybe you are like me and you're over 40 and you're wondering why use VR? Well, I'm going to walk you through a little bit about VR and why you should be using it, why you should be excited about it. So here we are in my world. Now, this world I've chosen every single time I sign on to my VR, this is what I'm looking at. And I'll show you all the way around here. And of course, if you're looking at it through VR, it's way different than it is on a computer screen or on your cell phone. But it's beautiful, and they've done a really good job of creating all of these environments. So it's a very peaceful environment right when you sign on. Now, there's lots of different environments. So you could actually change those by pressing this little button here, which is the inverted button on your right hand controller. And you'll see your main menu here. And if you press it again, it goes away. Press it again, we can bring it back. You can also kind of hover your mouse right here. See these little pointers? You hover that, and you can actually, if I can grab it, you grab that little line there, and you could move it around to wherever is comfortable for you. I can also bring it towards me, or I can push it away from me. So there's lots of different options to make it best for you. Now we'll click on this little library here and see how when I hover over the icons, it tells me what they are. So in this case, this is Trip VR. That's a really cool app. Population One, which is my favorite game on VR. So it's out here because I've recently used it, and obviously because it's my favorite. And then you have browser, so I can go to the internet. I can go to camera and record like I'm doing right now. These are my friends. I can go to the store and buy new apps, or I can go to the Horizon feed. Over here, and you'll hear my husband in the background. Sorry about that. He's actually playing Population One right now on our other VR. But here's your quick settings, your profile, if you have any notifications, and then the pass-through is actually if you're on a Quest 3 or 3S, you can see out into your room, and that is the pass-through. So if I click that, I can actually see my actual surroundings in my room. But I want to stay completely in VR mode right now. So I'm going to click on library, and I'm going to show you guys, I'm going to move this down. I'm going to show you guys a different virtual background, if you will. So let's change our environment. Okay, I was on the right thing. It is under setup. Okay, environment setup. Here we go. So we have virtual environment, and here are all these beautiful options that you could change to. So let's go to the Polar Village because I do have that installed. See how all of these say install? So you'll have to click install if you want to be able to use those. But let's go to Polar Village, and then you will see here, now we're in the Polar Village. Hello, everybody. And it's so pretty. It's just, this is probably my favorite one, especially during the holidays. And it's very peaceful. You could actually just get on here and relax and look around. And VR is a very relaxing thing if you want it to be. If you want it to be more action driven, you could do workouts, you could play games. But in this case, this is a really relaxing virtual environment. Now, if you see here on your left hand, see how I sort of shot myself forward? If you push this little joystick forward, anywhere you see the circle, you can move to. So we can't move over there, which is too bad. I wish we could actually walk all the way around, but we can't. Can't move over there. Can't move over there. Not a lot of moving here, looks like. Oh, right there. Okay, so we're closer to the flame. Nope, can't go down there. Some of the environments, they just don't really have that much movability. So, but I do like this one. I think it's really lovely, and I think they've done a really good job with it, with the northern lights and the snow falling, even though there's no clouds. It's probably just drifts. So this is very beautiful. So let's check out some other options here while we are in here. Let's go back to library. And in your library is going to be everything that you have installed. So I have the meditation app installed. As you can see, I have population one. I have lots of different things installed, and you can pick and choose what you want. You can uninstall things to free up space to bring more things in. Here's some things that I've tried out before. And overall, it gives you a lot of different options. VR chat is something if you want to be able to go and just basically walk around and chat with people all over the world. It's super fun. Supernatural is a fitness app that a lot of people say is incredible. I'm not going to download that right now. I know people who have used it for years and absolutely love it. And there's just a lot of different options, as you can see. So some of these I've never used before. They're just sort of on here as suggestions, like NBA and things like that. But let's go to, let's see, I want to show you worlds. Here we go. Okay. The worlds are Horizons worlds, Meta's worlds. So if I click on any one of these, I can actually install them and it will take me to that world where I can go and chat with other people. So it's a very chat friendly app. Now, let's say that you don't want to talk to anybody, you just want to use VR for relaxation. Something like Trip would be very good for you. This is a meditation app and it's visually beautiful, stunning. It focuses on your breathing, it focuses on meditation, of course. But if you're just using it to relax, this is a great app. I highly recommend that. Trip is a good one also. However, I'll take you to it for a second. I do think there's in app purchases, I want to say. So I didn't really get to use it past the free version, which is disappointing. I would like to have used more. I understand it, but so I don't really use this one that much. However, if you're wanting to go on a trip anywhere around the world, Paris, Spain, Japan, this gives you that like first person point of view of somebody who has been there, they're carrying their camera around. And you can see here this big world opens up and it will show you all of these different places. Like, let's say I want to go to London. I can buy for $1.99 and I can go to London and walk around, and it's amazing. Now, this one here, Venice, is free, so I will take you to this. It's 8 minutes long. I'm not going to play it for more than just a couple of minutes, and it's immersive VR. So, as you can see, and it will sort of talk you through the whole thing. So, pretty cool. And you can see people noticing the camera. So, I'm going to fast forward just a little bit. And as you can see, I'm going to pause here for a second, but this is all video. So, you're getting to see live view of everything as people are walking around. It's really, really neat. So, if you are somebody who, wants to see part of the world from somebody's firsthand perspective, this is a very cool app to do that. And the in app purchases are not that expensive. And that is Trip VR. So, to get out of here, we're going to press our little inverted menu button and we're just going to go to quit. And that takes us back to our polar village. Hello again. So that's a quick introduction into VR. With that, I'm going to end this video because I think we've kind of gotten a good introduction. But if you're like me and you're over 40 and you're home and maybe you're a homebody like me and you want to be able to kind of experience some different things around the world, VR is an awesome chance for you to do that. So I appreciate you guys watching. Until next time, I'm Anne Marie with AMR Creative, and I'll see you in the next video.